Check this out. Check this out. Today you're gonna get some pen and paper out because you're gonna take notes, man. A lot of people are asking me what are macros. What is macro manipulation? What are you talking about when you talk about macros? The only way to burn fat, build muscle. A lot of people don't even, never even heard that term, and I get it. So sometimes it's reminders or making another video and reminding them of what macros are because I got to remind myself that I was there. I was 38 years old not knowing what macros were, and I felt dumb, not knowing because it's something so simple, but yet, we just don't even know where to start, what it means. And that's just a different wording, for you saying carbs, protein, and fats. So it's called macro. Macronutrients is a source of energy that the body needs so you're able to function, so you're able to move, so you're able to, have that energy and also build the body that you want. If you know how to structure your macros, if you know how much protein, carbs, and fat you should be eating, that's all it is. That's just another term that they use. But when I say macros, that's something more, something more specific, more professional. I would say that everybody relates with that, especially people that are in the fitness industry, or people that are, nutritionists, that help you with, your nutrition. They always refer to macronutrients, in better terms. So we got to start getting educated. A lot of you guys fucking are exactly where I was, like I said, 5 years ago, not knowing and hearing that word macros, and I had no idea what it was. I thought it was it was a macro, the one that they use for bait to go fishing, which there is that macro that they use, and it's some sort of fish, and people eat it as well, but that's not what we're talking about here. So a lot of people get this misunderstanding. I talk to a lot of people, and I don't laugh about it because I know it's not funny, that they're just, in ignorance. They don't know. I was there too. I would have said the same shit. I was like, fuck, I don't know what the fuck that is. But, once I got educated, once I dug deeper, once I hired a coach that taught me, what macros is, because if you're trying to get the body that you want, if you're trying to lose weight, if you want to have a better, healthier lifestyle, then you got to really pay attention and know what macronutrients are, And like I said, macronutrients is a source of energy that the body needs so you're able to function, So it's carbs, protein, and fat. So the problem here with those three nutrients is that we eat so much carbs, so much fat. And the reason how I know that, because that's exactly what I did. That's just what's out there. That society has us food. There's abundance, of carbs and fat that taste delicious, that they want you to go for more and more and more, and very little protein. Every restaurant, every fast food place, if you go, you get a big amount and bowls of carbs, high fat, no protein. They'll bring chips, they'll bring bread, they'll bring, they'll just bring a lot of appetizers that have a lot of fat. They're fried. Very little protein because they use a batter that's all just full of fat and full of bread. The way they do these chicken tenders or whatever they bring out before you even get your meal, which once you get your meal, there goes another set of carbs and fat with that meal, which is mashed potato, whatever you get with your main course, which is protein. Very little. So you get all filled up, stuffed up with carbs and fat. That's how we've been raised. That's how we've been living all these years. And at a certain point, you end up having health issues. At a certain point, I had to wake up and I had to realize once, I started having health issues, not, able to pass the DOT test, high blood pressure right away. That's right off the bat. Cholesterol through the roof, and that's all eating all kinds of fried food and fast food places, always stopping, like I said, I was a truck driver. So we always, do what's easiest, We always stop at a fast food place, boom, get something to eat and eat it as we're driving. We always stop at a gas station, get some real quick that's already pre pre-made and snacks, a bunch of snacks to stay away, as you're driving, not knowing that eventually you're going to crash. You're going to feel more tired. You're going to feel more fatigue. And, we keep doing this year after year after year. And not only are we gaining weight, and we're also, jeopardizing our health, because eventually all that matters. It's going to matter. At a certain point, you're going to get a rude awakening. And that's what happened to me. At a certain point, I wasn't feeling good. The DOT, most of you truck drivers know we got to renew our DOT, our medical card every 2 years. And that's when the trouble happens. And that's when you're over here biting your nails, because you know damn well you're not going to be able to pass it. You already feel like shit. So there's something wrong. And they're going to find out. They're going to find out once you're, they run tests on you and you don't pass. So a lot of them, I get them now all day long. Once their DOTs come about, they're over here rushing it, trying to hop on the program, trying to get their blood pressure back to normal, trying to get their cholesterol, all these markers that they got themselves there, and all of a sudden they're just more stressed. They're pressuring themselves more, and they're trying to do more than what they should be doing. I'm like, nah, man. The thing about it is that, now you're rushing the process. Now you want some quick results, which doesn't work like that. So that's why, you have to stay ready, so you don't have to get ready at the last minute. That's what that term came about, because we're always at the last minute. Everybody's fucking just biting their nails, scared. You create anxiety and stress, because you're like, oh man, my license, and oh man, you're just all over the place. You created that because you pressure yourself, because you wait to the last minute all the time. That's how we are, always waiting to the last minute. Then we're always out there jumping and trying to find a solution. But like I said, macronutrients, protein, carbs, and fat, you have to know how much you should be eating. A lot of people don't know that that's the key. It's about portion controls. You need to know how much protein you should be eating, how much carbs, how much fat should be in your plate. So you could actually start seeing the amount that you're intaking. And you got to know your numbers. The way that I get the numbers is by your height, your weight, your age, your body fat percentage. I always see that person. I see that individual. I always talk to him. I hear him out. How's his lifestyle, what he did in the past, all that, conversating with someone so you could know better and how to give him his nutrition and start moving forward. It's not just like, there's numbers that I got from who knows what, and run it. No, it doesn't work like that. I don't do it like that. That's why my clients, my team, always getting results right off the bat, because I already know. I already have that on lock. I just dug myself deeper and deeper and deeper into understanding and knowing how to break plateaus, that I became an expert, and I'm good at it. I'm good at it now, and I'm able to break plateaus. A lot of people come in and they're like, damn, I could never go under 200 pounds, and I did it all, and this and that. And I'm like, oh yeah? Okay, so I start figuring out their macros, boom, shoot them their numbers. Next thing you know, boom, broke that plateau. Now we're moving forward. Now we're losing weight. We're dropping, the weight that we don't need, all that fat that we don't want. So you just got to know what you're doing, straight up. That's just it. And so, yeah, that's what I got to say about macros. Macronutrients is the only way to get the results that you're after. I'll be making more videos about, breakdowns on macros, and if that's helpful for you guys. But for a lot of you guys, I should need you guys to understand the term macros, what that means. That's just, like I said, it's another term that people use, but it's what we eat, which is protein, carbs, and fat. That's all you got to know. Now it's just finding out what your numbers are, something that's going to be structured for you, so you could follow and actually start getting the results. So like I said, you guys need any help, hit me up. You guys know where to find me. IG Guerrero _fitness here, Guerrero Fitness Lifestyle on my YouTube, and I'm all over the place, man. So you guys DM me, hit me up, let's run it.